Yes, sir. Brotherhood Banter back with another episode. Episode 21.
21.
We out here, you know what I'm saying? Episode 21.
Doing it.
Yeah,
For the little viewers we got, we're doing it.
hell yeah, man. I'm still having fun with it, so I'm gonna
Oh,
keep
I love
going.
it. I look forward to it every Sunday night.
Hell
Hopefully
yeah.
Friday night if we can ever get this shit figured out.
Yeah,
But
I'm thinking this week we gonna make the switch to Friday. As long as nothing come up, but there are gonna be people in the gym, so it'll have to be later, like around the same time.
I'm off, so
Yeah.
that works out
So
better. I ain't got to rush to work.
yeah, so we've been talking about that and planning for that lately. So be on the lookout for our videos to start dropping on Fridays instead of Sunday nights or Mondays. So we'll try that out for a little bit, see what happens there. But without wasting any more time, your 2024 Heisman Trophy winner, Travis Hunter. Where we at? Put him in the chat. Ooh, Travis. Shout out that boy, Travis Hunter, Heisman. Go ahead, stick the pose. He been doing it all year, so congrats to him and his family on that.
Yeah.
But there's been a lot of debate, a lot of discussion about it, so let's dive into it.
I mean, obviously, congrats to him. He's a good dude. He put in work on the field. He did what he had to do. But in my opinion, Genty got robbed.
All right.
100% got robbed.
All right, so let's get into it. He got robbed. What is the Heisman supposed to be?
Most valuable player.
Most valuable player. So the best player in college football all year.
Mhm.
Biggest impact for their team all year, right? That was Genty for Boise State. For Colorado.
It was Travis Hunter for Boise State. But now let's look
No. It was who for Boise State?
Travis Hunter for Colorado.
Got that boy stumbling.
Okay, so
I
now
got you tripped up, bro.
So now let's look at where Colorado's at.
All right,
and let's look at where Boise's at.
All right, where they at?
It's Colorado in the playoffs.
In the Pop-Tart Bowl. You seen that video, bro? They in the Pop-Tart Bowl.
So I mean, that right there is one. And then
but that doesn't depreciate the value that he had to his team just because they didn't win.
Okay, but now let's just look back through the past, we'll say 5 years, 10 years. Genty had 209 yards, 226 yards.
10 years or 10 games?
Just in the past 10 years of running backs.
All right.
For his whole season. 209, 226, 169, buck 59, 209, 149, 128, 217, 186, 259, 127, 192, and 267. Through his entire season, he averaged less than 5 yards in only 2 games.
Right. He went the fuck off.
He put up video game numbers his entire season.
He did. I ain't arguing that.
Killed it.
I ain't arguing that at all.
Travis Hunter, in my opinion, had an above average season on offense and defense. He didn't put up really video game numbers.
But the Heisman is the person that's most valuable to their team who had the biggest impact.
Genty, by far.
Yeah, but if there's no defense, what happens?
What do you mean?
They don't win all those games if there's no defense, right?
Yeah.
So Travis is able to play on both sides of the ball. He's able to make an impact for his team, not only on offense, not only on special teams, which is rare in itself to have an offensive player making an impact on both offense and special teams. Legit. But also one of the best players on the defense as well. So I feel like most versatile player, yes, Travis Hunter. But numbers-wise, like, Genty deserved that shit, real shit. But I'm a fan of both of them.
Oh, yeah,
so I was happy to see Travis win.
like, letting him letting us see, like, into kind of his personal life a little bit. Yeah. He's a hell of a guy.
Yeah, bro.
Great guy. Should have won some kind of philanthropic or some kind of award.
He won a lot of shit. He won a lot
of
awards.
But, I mean, just Heisman, just looking at Heisman, I don't think that Genty should have got robbed.
I agree, but I don't like the word robbery because I feel like it takes away from what he did this year. Like, bro, even when a lot of people said Jabril didn't deserve to be at the Heisman that year. Go back and look at the numbers.
The thing is,
he didn't put up even close to what Travis Hunter did this year on offense.
Win it.
Right, but he was still there. That year, bro, but I'm saying he didn't even put up near the numbers Travis did on offense this year for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Defense, he might have had more tackles because he was a safety.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, he didn't win it that year, but I'm pretty sure a quarterback won.
Yeah.
That was like Mariota's year around there.
Somewhere
So
around there.
he shouldn't have won that year.
But still, going back to having the biggest impact for your team, like your team as a whole, one's in the Pop-Tart Bowl, one's still competing for a national championship.
I mean, I agree, but it's an individual award. It's not a team award.
You just said it's the best impact of the team.
But who's receiving the
And in
award?
college
The
football.
Individual with the most impact on
of
their team. Right.
Again, one team.
So how can you help your
and
team?
that individual.
That's how you can help your team. That doesn't necessarily mean your team's good or bad because you can play both sides of the ball.
No, not because you can play
Exactly.
both sides
So
of the
it
ball.
has nothing to do with wins and losses.
It does.
You can.
It most certainly
Bro,
does.
Oh my gosh.
If we're arguing the best impact of the team, one team as a whole, him having more opportunities than Genty because he plays both ways, is in the Pop-Tart Bowl. Gonna eat frosted strawberry Pop-Tarts before the game.
That's not even close to.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Who won the Heisman last year?
Couldn't even tell you.
Look it up. You can't tell me. Look it up.
Couldn't even tell
Don't come
you.
to the debate unprepared.
Who won the
Feel
Heisman
me?
last year?
Don't come to the debate unprepared,
Who
gang.
won it?
Wasn't it Milroe?
Was it?
I don't know. I think he was there. I'm wrong too. Who won that shit, bro? I forgot.
Heisman winner 2023. Jaden Daniels.
I thought it was Milroe. Why did I think it was Milroe?
Probably because he might have been there.
But I was gonna say that nigga folded for his team. You seen that in the
Oh
championship?
yeah, for sure.
So would that mean he should have got Reggie Bush of his Heisman? Since that
No.
nigga folded and then he had the biggest impact for his
But
team and made them
look,
niggas lose.
We're bringing up Reggie Bush whenever Reggie
I'm saying
Bush
Reggie
got his
Bush
shit.
got his shit stripped.
Yeah, because he took money before it was legal.
Yeah, but
Not anything to do with numbers or stats.
But I'm saying he made his team lose the game, the biggest one. He didn't show up when it mattered.
And neither did Travis.
How?
Because again, Boise
Bro, how
is
much
in
better?
the
Okay, so
playoffs.
how many losses does Boise State have this year?
Let's see.
Because I want to say they have 2.
Mm-hmm.
Check that. Fact check that. Just look up their fucking losses, bro. Dude ain't good with technology, bro.
12-1.
So 1 loss.
Mhm.
So Jenny didn't show up for his team that day, but he probably
That's right.
had 250 yards. So how
Yeah.
can you say just because they lost, he didn't show up? That's dumb.
I'm
that
not
doesn't
saying
make.
he didn't
You
show
said
up.
that about Travis.
But one
In
team.
the Pop-Tart Bowl, he didn't show up for his team when it mattered. That's what you said.
No.
We can
I
rewind.
said the
rewind
team.
the tape.
I said the team as a whole.
My
One is playing for a Pop-Tart Bowl and one is in the playoffs.
okay. That's veering away from what we were talking about.
What are we? Why are we? No.
you
Why
need
are
to
we
piss
even?
me off?
Why?
Bro.
Why are we even still having this argument whenever you just agreed that Genty should have won the Heisman?
I think off numbers he should have won, but I fuck with Travis so much, bro.
So you're arguing with me whenever you think the same nigga should have won that I think.
I don't really care. Truthfully, it doesn't affect me one
At
way or
all,
another.
not
But
one way.
I fuck with Travis heavy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I would say I'm a bigger fan of Travis, but Genie is.
But are you a bigger fan of Travis just because of?
Because I know more. I get to see more. Of
Yeah,
him.
because of the publicity that he has compared to Genty in Idaho.
But
because
you
because
almost
you got
get
Coach Prime, Shadur, and
Exactly.
all them versus Genty, who Boise really hasn't been talked about.
But then
too
he's
much.
got to do more to promote his brand, get more
But
fans.
is it really Travis promoting his brand, or is it
Yeah,
that he's
because
got
he
Coach
does the
Prime in
extra
his hip
No,
pocket?
he does the extra shit off the field to promote his brand. He's got a YouTube channel that he allows you into his personal life, shows you what he does off the field,
But
his
would it
workouts,
still be
recovery, like everything. What
would
does
it
Genie
still
do?
be would it
One
still be
interview.
the same publicity if Coach Prime was in Boise instead of Colorado?
Why wouldn't it be?
Because he's got Coach Prime in his right pocket.
That's
He
just
has-
like saying
he
the only
has-
reason Jabril. That's just like saying the only reason Jabril had so much popularity was because Harbaugh was his coach that year. No.
Because Harbaugh wasn't in the media like Coach Prime is at all.
Why does it matter though?
Be-
He still had the same publicity because of what he was doing on the field. Nobody does that in college. Nobody goes both ways and is a fucking dog in college. Name another person since Jabril besides Travis Hunter that's done it.
Nobody.
Exactly. So that's the difference.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But we're not talking about that publicity.
So he would have the same publicity. It doesn't
No.
matter about Prime. Prime
No.
doesn't do shit. He would still have the same
What?
publicity because he's a
What?
dog on both sides of the
What?
ball. You don't see that shit in college. What you mean?
You really just gonna come out here and say Coach Prime don't do shit?
It don't matter what he does. I'm saying he's gonna have the same.
Who spoke about Colorado before Coach Prime came and brought all of his dogs with him?
But who's playing the game, bruh? The dogs. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. They're getting the publicity. They're doing the marketing themselves. They're posting their shit. Shadur, Travis, couple of the other receivers.
They are.
Shiloh.
They are, but it's also.
So name another player on the team besides them niggas.
They are.
You can't, right?
No.
So they're posting their own shit. That's why you know about them.
No.
So tell Genie, post some more shit and he'll get some more fans. He'll probably
No.
win that shit next year. Just tell him to try again.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
No.
You hush, bro.
I'm not hushed.
Yes. What you
I'm
mean?
not hushed. Because
you can't name me another player that
I guarantee
what I just named.
If Travis
but
Hunter
they all
didn't
play
come-
for Prime, right?
Yes.
They all play for Prime.
Yes.
So why are they not all known and all these fucking household names? Why?
What do you mean?
You just said that Prime had to do with all this shit that Travis Hunter got, and
No,
I just disagree.
I didn't say it had to do with all of it. I said it had a boost in it because Coach Prime will go in
disagree.
there and do his shit, and then talk about Trav and do this, and then Travis does his shit.
But why does it matter if he talks about Trav or not? Everybody knows Trav,
Because
even since
every-
JSU.
Because everybody
Before
is-
JSU, bro, he was the biggest. He
because
was one of the biggest recruits.
Because everybody is watching what Coach Prime does because so many people want to hate on him and want him to fail.
But what you don't remember is he was one of the biggest recruits signed to committed to FSU
Mhm.
and flipped to JSU. He already had the name, bro. He didn't need Prime. He didn't need Prime to boost him to anything. He already had the name. Who had ever done that before him?
But who did he flip?
Who had ever done that
Who
before
did he
him?
flip to JSU for?
It didn't matter who
Yes.
it was for.
Yes, it does.
He already said that
Yes, it does.
that he changed his life. He already said that. I'm not saying it didn't have an impact, but I'm saying it didn't boost him from down here to up here. He was already that thing, bro.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. He's been that since high school.
Okay.
So that's what my argument was. Don't discredit what he did.
I'm not
by
discrediting
saying, well,
what
Prime
he
done heightened him up and did all
did.
this.
I mean, he has.
Hell
It
nah,
can
bro.
go
He got
both
that
ways.
shit out the mud.
No.
Trav got that shit out the mud, boy. But nah. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I fuck with Trav.
No, I do too. He's a dog. Like you said,
Yeah.
he hasn't. There's been no other two-way players that have done what he's done. I'm not discrediting him in any way, shape, or form. Like, I just don't think that he deserved the Heisman. Just numbers wise, I don't think he deserved the Heisman.
That's cool. It is what it is, bro. What are you
But
gonna do?
he won it.
A lot of people say Trump shouldn't have won the election, but what are you gonna do, bro? You feel me? That's gonna piss a lot of people off.
We're going back to politics now.
You feel me? But what you gonna do?
The few viewers we did have, gone. Straight gone. Gone.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that shit don't fucking matter at the end.
You're still gonna
I
go
don't
and do
like
your everyday life.
Yeah, bro. I don't like how people all over his posts and all over ESPN's post talking about, you feel me, talking way negative on Travis and like talking hella shit about his girl and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
no,
like
that's too much.
yeah, like how did
Like,
that affect you that much?
He
to
he
you gotta
balled
go and
out.
do that?
I mean, there's been numerous interviews where he's talked about his NIL money. He's not out buying fancy ass cars, not out buying houses.
Well, he
buying-
did.
well,
He did buy his,
but-
him and his girl.
But he also has given a lot of his NIL money
Yep.
to underprivileged kids to help them try to if they want to break the same door that he broke and try
Yeah.
to get on the same path that he's on. So
Yeah.
I mean, I got nothing but respect for him. But just numbers wise, I didn't agree with him winning the Heisman.
Right. But you can't argue that both of them are, stand up
Dogs.
dudes, and dogs for sure
Yeah.
on the field. But you feel me? Travis ain't all in the media popping his shit and, going out.
He's a
and
goofy college
having
kid.
hella hoes. Yeah, he just be chilling. And
Goofy
that's why I
college
like
kid,
him. But
posting the TikTok dances.
exactly.
And then going
And he
out and
has
getting
fun.
2 or 3 picks, 7
Yep.
tackles, and,
He has
and
fun.
100+
But-
receiving yards.
But in the same hand, you feel me? Genie has been nothing but about the team all year,
Mhm.
and seems like a really good teammate, a team captain, a team leader, some guy you would want
Yeah.
leading your team. So you feel me? I feel like both of them are stand-up dudes and obviously dogs on the field,
Yeah,
but
that both of them definitely deserve to be where they're at in
they
life
both
right now.
deserve their flowers
Yeah,
regardless. So we can both agree on that for
yeah,
sure.
for sure.
But pushing on past that, you feel me? Done got me all riled up on here. Going through this past week, uh, pretty good week, pretty pretty easy. You feel
Yeah.
me? I had a lot of energy. I feel great. Staying prayed up. I got some friends going through some things, going through some hard times. So, you know, just trying to overemphasize that I'm here for them,
Mhm.
and they always got somebody to lean on in me. So praying for them, and you know y'all are always with me and always on my mind. So
Yeah, for
definitely a
sure.
shout goes out to them. But as far as me, I feel great, in a good rhythm, and just trying to continue to ride this wave. So
Yeah, that's great.
yeah.
Same. I mean, same thing for mine. My week felt like it kind of drug out a little bit. Worked a couple overtimes. Um, it's my second week in this new Bible study that Justin got me involved in,
That's what's
and
up.
I mean it's dope. It's it's very unorthodox, not
Mhm.
what you would normally see in a Bible study. But I mean, man, it's awesome. It's really pushing me to dig in so that I can contribute to the conversations that we have whenever we do our Bible studies. And like I said, like I can just be myself and be comfortable. And like I said, it's just really getting me into the Word. And I mean, I couldn't be more happy for it because it's something that I needed, just a group kind of like that to push me further in my walk with Christ and everything. So shout out to them. Shout out to Justin.
Heck yeah, bro. That's
Looking
awesome.
forward to Bible study tomorrow night.
That's what's up. Proud of you for that. For sure. That's a really good thing you got
Yeah.
going there. So would love to pick your brain a little more
Yeah.
on that once we get done. But yeah, for the week coming up, like I said, trying to ride this wave. Um, Continue to stay disciplined and shoot.
Yep. And what is it? A week from tomorrow, Christmas. So
Mhm.
I mean, just make sure spend time with your family. Take in all the good moments that you can, and still, just like I said last week, I mean, if you can help somebody out, even if it's just a hug or somebody to talk to, or you're praying for them, or whatever you can do for somebody that's a little bit less fortunate than you, just think about them as well.
Yeah. Of course that. But
And also, just I mean, don't forget the real reason of Christmas. It's not always gifts and hanging out and doing every going out and doing all that. Like, just remember the real reason why we're celebrating and getting together with family and doing all that, and just how blessed we are and how blessed we have been this entire year.
yeah, of course that. Of course that. Shoot. Anything else you got, brother?
That's
Or
about it.
pretty good. All right. Shoot, brotherhood banner. We out of here. Episode 21. That's a wrap. See you next week.